Ever wondered about the difference between repairable and statutory write-offs in car insurance? It's a question that may seem complex, but the answer is simpler than you think. In the grand scheme of car insurance, understanding these two terms can make a world of difference. They're not just insurance jargon but crucial concepts that every car owner should be familiar with. So buckle up, as we're about to take a journey into the intricate and fascinating world of write-offs. Stay tuned as we delve into the world of write-offs. Firstly, let's take a look at repairable write-offs. This term may sound daunting, but it's really quite simple. A repairable write-off refers to a vehicle that's been damaged to the point where the cost to fix it exceeds its pre-accident value. However, it's important to note that this doesn't mean the vehicle is irreparable. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Here's where the insurance company comes into play. After an accident, if the vehicle is deemed a repairable write-off, the insurance company typically pays out the pre-accident value to the owner. The insurance company then has the option to sell the vehicle to a repairer or scrap dealer who can fix and re-register the car for use, provided it meets safety standards. In essence, a repairable write-off is a car that may look like a lost cause, but with some work, it can be brought back to life and rejoin the traffic. So, a repairable write-off is all about the cost of repairs exceeding the car's value, but it can still return to the roads. Now let's shift gears and talk about statutory write-offs. Picture this, a vehicle so damaged that no amount of money spent on repairs can make it safe for use on the roads again. This, my friends, is what we call a statutory write-off. It's a car, truck, or any other vehicle that's been declared unfit for the roads, regardless of how much money you're willing to pour into fixing it. Now you might be thinking, what happens to these vehicles then? Well, they are not totally useless. These vehicles can still serve a purpose, as they can be used for parts or sold as scrap metal. So, it's not a total loss, but it's a significant one. Remember, when a vehicle is declared a statutory write-off, it's not a temporary goodbye. It's a permanent one. In essence, a statutory write-off is a permanent farewell to the roads, regardless of the repair cost. It's time to contrast these two types of write-offs. So, let's dive right in. When we talk about repairable write-offs, we're referring to vehicles that have been damaged, but not to the extent that they're beyond repair. However, these repairs can be costly, and this could potentially lead to higher insurance premiums. It's also worth noting that the value of a repaired vehicle may decrease, affecting its resale value down the line. On the other hand, statutory write-offs are cars that have been damaged to the point where they're deemed unsafe for the road, regardless of how much money you might pour into repairs. These cars are not allowed back on the road, period. However, they can be stripped for parts, which can be a silver lining in a rather dark cloud. Now let's talk implications. With repairable write-offs, safety can be a concern. Yes, the vehicle can be fixed and get back on the road, but there's always a chance that the repairs might not restore the car to its original safety standards. This is a risk you'd have to weigh. Statutory write-offs, while not allowed back on the road, can still serve a purpose. Parts from these write-offs can be used to repair other vehicles, which can be a cost-effective solution for some. So, understanding the difference between repairable and statutory write-offs can be a real game changer in how you handle your vehicle's insurance and overall worth.